Thanks for clicking on another video. And today we're going to close out my budget for paycheck number 2 of August. We're also going to plan where our money is going to go for our sinking funds, and we're going to see how much extra we are going to pay for debt. So if this is something that you're into, please stick around. All right, guys, welcome back to the video. Today is a Tuesday when I am filming this, and I can see what both of my paychecks are going to be that will be released into my bank account tomorrow. So let's go ahead and finalize our numbers. So for my full time, I ended up getting $1,965.45. That is a positive difference of, let's do some math. Okay, hold on. Let me switch calculators. Let me make sure you can see that. Okay, you can see that. And forgive my nail. I broke my nail. And it's gel polish. I need to get that off. Okay, so it's a difference of $140.45 than we budgeted for, and then my part-time was $864.33. So that's a positive of $49.33. We're still doing the $240 from the kids, and then rollover in sinking funds. So $120 I'm bringing in to the budget because I need to pay Canva, but I also had $135 rollover from my wallet. So that will be $255, which is a positive of $135. So our total amount that we're working with is we're working with $3,324.78. So that is an extra amount of $324.78. And hopefully my sound was not muffled. Child, the mic got lost, and yeah, we had to do some rearranging real quick. Okay, so for my half of the mortgage, and this is the second half that I need for September's payment, is $715. $700 is towards my mortgage, and the extra $15 is towards an extra escrow payment. My credit score app was $39.95, and then Apple Care is $13.49. Pest control is $54.18, and then I've gotten my Ameren UE bill, and I know that's $16.02. I have not got this utilities payment bill, but what I have pre-planned is actually $215. Let's hope it comes in at that. So our total amount that we are working for or working with is $1,053.64. So our remaining balance is $2,271.14. So over here to what I have as my variable, I'm still doing my 50 for therapy. I've upped my medication to 40. This Quicksilver minimum payment that I set for myself is $125. And I did double check. It looks like my payments for the Discover credit card that I put my roof repair on is going to be due on the 1st. So because it just happened, looks like I won't have a payment September 1st. So the first one will be October 1st. And this card should be paid off before then. So the cruise will be $320. That is my kids' portion and my portion. Groceries will be $175. This paycheck I made home $25. And then fuel will be $160. Spending is, I'm bumping it up to $50. Eating out will stay at $30. Miscellaneous will be $5. Excuse me, and buffer will be $10. And then our Canva renewal is $120. So total amount we have is $1,110. So my remaining is we have $1,161.14 to work with. So home maintenance will be $75. And then this is an automatic ally, and my home maintenance is automatic before my check hits the bank. And then sinking funds, we are doing our normal $250 plus the $135 that we had rolled over. So we're going to do $385. So now we need to see what our remaining is to put extra towards that credit card. Okay, so we should have $691.14 to go towards this credit card. Let's make sure that is correct. Yes. So our total amount for this section is $1,161.14, which leaves us at $0. So let's flip and do our budget for our sinking funds. So we have $385 for our sinking funds. I also bring over the $50 that I budget for my therapy because I keep that in an envelope. So we have $435 that we're working with. Okay, so for car upkeep, we are going to do $60. I need to build this back up. And this paycheck, I also don't need to stuff my normal $60 in car insurance because I just paid, it was $731.09 that I paid for my renewal for my car insurance, and the little bit of extra, I think it was like $18 or $19 because I pulled $750. I just put that towards the credit card and let that be. So then dental, we're going to do $5. There is a fly. Gifts is $10. We're doing our normal $10 to medical. Self-care will be $55. And wardrobe will be $10, which will make this section $150. Car insurance, nope, we're not doing car insurance. Annual pay will be its normal $40. And then we're going to do therapy $50. So then this section will be $90. The only thing we're stuffing over here in personal will be toiletries, and that will be $25. I need to build that back up because I did spend some. And then yard work will be $20. And that's it for this section. Y'all, this flag gonna drive me crazy. Let me see if I can get through this real quick. Car tax will be 5. And then property tax, we're doing 15. And then school, we're doing 40. And I'm putting 40 towards school. But between this 40 and the amount that I have in the envelope, I will be pulling it because I had to pay my tuition already. So that section is 60. And then over here, we're only doing 3 envelopes. So Halloween will be 5. That is just for candy, Halloween themed candy for my office for students and staff. Thanksgiving will be 5. That is just to help with a dish or two that I'm going to cook. My kids will do their portion. And then the same with Christmas, and that will be 10. So the total amount is 20. And because I don't have to stuff my car insurance envelope, we have a little bit that I'm going to put in overflow just to try and help build up this if I can talk, to try and help build up these envelopes in case I do overspend, and then I can pull from here. So my spending will get 15. This will get 15. This gets whatever I don't spend in my home envelope in my wallet. Nope, that's wrong. This gets 15. Home gets 10. So whatever I don't spend in the home category, I'm going to try and roll it over to the home envelope. Groceries will get 15. Fuel will only get 10 because I'm not even close to spending what I budget for myself. And then miscellaneous will get 5. So then this makes this section 70. So if we add up all of our sections, we should have 435. Let's make sure we did this correctly. And we did. So we have our 135. So what I normally do off camera is I do my cash planning, but I've wrote out my categories. So I should be able to go through this fairly quickly. So groceries gets its normal 175. And so we're going to do, or my plan is to do 6 20s, 3 10s, 4 5s, and 5 1s. Home is 25, and it will get 2 10s and 1 5. Fuel is going to be 160. And so we're going to do 6 20s. We're going to do 3 10s, 1 5, and 5 1s. Eating out will be, spending will be 50. And so for spending, we did 120, 2 10s, and 2 5s. For eating out, we are doing 30, and we're doing 2 10s, 1 5, and 5 1s. Miscellaneous will get 5, and so it always gets 5 1s. Medication is getting 40, and that's just going to be 2 20s. Car upkeep will be 60. And so we are going to do a 50 and a 10. Dental will get 5, so that will be a $5 bill. Gifts will get 10, and this will just be a $10 bill. Medical is also 10, and that will be a $10 bill. Self-care is going to be 55. And so we're going to do a 50 and a 5. Wardrobe will be 10, so we'll just do 110. Annual pay is 40, and so we're going to do 2 20s. Therapy is 50, so we're just going to do a $50 bill. Toiletries is 25, so we're going to do 120 and 1 5. Let's see. Yard work is 20, I believe. Yes, yard work is 20. And we're just going to do 120. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Yesterday, school started for me, and I am regretting taking 4 classes and working 2 jobs. And this will be and doing YouTube. So this will be very interesting to see. But I wasn't feeling the greatest, so I just took today off to take advantage of getting a head start on homework and reading and filming, and that has been the greatest benefit so that I can kind of like ease my stress and my workload. Car tags will be $5, and this will be 1. And funny thing is I thought I forgot to renew one of my tags on one of my vehicles, and I'm like, as I'm leaving one day for work, I'm creeping by my car looking like a weirdo, trying to see these tags. And I can see the color, but I can't really make out if it's 25 or 26. And so I'm over here Googling, trying to figure out what color tags is, like the renewal tag is 25 or 26. And so it tells me, it's yellow. And I'm like, oh, God, I forgot to renew my tags. No, I didn't. I don't renew them tags until March of 26. I don't know. I was having an off day, so I was panicking, but it's fine. Property tax, we did our 15, and so we're just going to do a 5 and a 10. School is 40, so it's just 2 20s because it's going to come right back out. Halloween is 5, and so that's just a $5 bill. Thanksgiving is also 5, so it's a 5. Christmas is going to be 10, so that is a $10 bill. And then we need to look at our overflow. We are doing 70. So if I look, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, I need 5 10s. Let's see. Is this 10s right here? Yes. So I need 5. And it's 70. And then for 5s, I need 1, 2, 3. I need 4 5s. Okay, so let me add all of this up real quick. So I know I need 3 50s. So this is 21s. This is 25s. This is 23 10s. Hopefully I'm counting that right. 21 20s. We're going to see if I did this correctly. So 20, so this is 420. This is 150. This is 230. That should be 100. And this should be 20. Okay. What I did not do is add up all that I need to pull in cash. So let me do that real quick. Okay, so that is a total of $920 that we need. So let's make sure that this amount down here is 920. And it is. So we are balanced. So I know I need $920 in cash for my wallet and my sinking funds. And I do have quite a bit of money that I am taking back to the bank. So I actually have the cash on hand. So I will get that in my denominations. I think I have exactly what I need. We'll get that together and get my setup going. And I will see you guys in my next video when I stuff my thinking funds in my cash wallet. But until then, hope you have a wonderful and beautiful, blessed day. Bye.